Hello all my friends. This is my Sam Poole design team day and I'm really excited. This is a very special little journal because I have been making it for about 3 weeks and about half of it was made while I was traveling. I'm calling it Pink Lemonade because of just the pinkness of it all and sort of the pale ecru color of the lace on the cover. So what I did when I was traveling is I printed off and took a whole stack of Sam Poole printables, mostly the Pink Artiste kit, and I took some pages to collage on, and I took glue and I took scissors, and that was all I took. And at night in the hotel I would rip paper and make collages. This size journal I sort of call my wallet collage journals, because when I make journals like this, they're usually very collaged. All the papers inside are the result of ripping and tearing paper. So let me get inside of it. I'm going to open it up. It's got a lot of crinkle ribbon, as you can see on the cover. I sewed the crinkle ribbon around the edge, and then I tied these little bows at the corners of each cover side. And I've had this really great rhinestone button for about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 7 years, and I put a lot of buttons on there trying to decide which one was best, and this just has the sort of a yellowish pinkish glow to it, and it just gave me the name Pink Lemonade, and that is what I'm calling it. So let's open up this little journal. So when you open it up, I did construct the cover out of this packing material here. I'm almost out of this. I got this in a teacup I ordered from England from a really lovely pottery maker. Maybe I'll show you that teacup in a future video. But anyway, so what I did was I covered this packing paper with a page from the Pink Artiste and sewed it on, and then I covered the inside with this lace, and it's a soft cover, but it made a really nice, it gave it a really nice effect with that sort of soft fawn color tan. The first page does have this little pocket, and here are a couple of things you can journal on. Just a little piece of avocado dyed paper from Mary and one of her little tiny notebook snippets that I love so much. I need to order more. And then you turn the page, and here's some lovely lace that I received as a gift from someone, and it flips up, and here is a little journaling opportunity. It's a little card that's made from my my collaging efforts in the hotel. I collaged onto book pages, and I put this avocado dyed paper piece on there so you could actually write, or you can take words and glue them on there, which I'm thinking of doing actually. I just haven't gotten around to it. And so it just goes together with a little paper clip, and then that lace comes back down. Here's a little tuck spot with another little tiny opportunity for journaling. This Paris comes from Sam's Snippet collection, which is one of my favorite Sam Poole digitals. I use it constantly. I always have it printed several different sizes. Sometimes I print it big, sometimes I print it small, and I'm always able to snip off some words. That's why they're called snippets, because you can snip up the words. Turning the page, I do have another little bit of one of my collaging efforts with the Eiffel Tower, and this is actually a sticker from a lovely, I can't remember the name. I'll list it below, where I get these wildflower stickers. I just love them so much. I use them a lot. Here's another one right here. And you could actually write in here, or you could glue more of your own words. I've sort of left a lot of blankish spots in this for anybody who might want it to sort of add on to it. And here is a tuck spot made with a piece of mica, and it's sewn on with a bit of ribbon and sari silk and a little mulberry paper rose. And here is a tag from the, I'm not sure if this is Pink Artiste, but I love this. I love this rose here. And here we have from French Springtime, I think, my favorite little sweet pea fairy, who I am going to probably use over and over again. And I think this is from French Bureau. I made the back. I love that number 19. I think it's so beautiful. And it's just a nice little see-through tuck spot. And here's a pocket made from lace with this is a little flip up right here that you could once again put more words. Here we go. Here's a nice word, wanting. That would be pretty, and wanting. I like that. You could glue that on there. And it has a little tag inserted into this tiny pocket. And here are the papers, the Pink Artiste papers, and I've made a little embellishment up here at the top made from that. When I cut lace, I do save every last bit of it, and here is a very good example of just a very tiny remainder of some lace, and another one of those cute little stickers that I promise I'll give you the name of those stickers. And it fits nicely back in that little lace pocket. Now here is a little envelope I made. I think this is French Springtime as well. And you can easily put something fun in there. And I haven't done this yet. I haven't done the watercolor, making the little squares or rectangles from different watercolors. And I want to do it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And so I just loved this little bit of digital paper. And here's a little tuck spot made from more of Mary's avocado paper. And this is the final bit of some really pretty crepe paper that I bought from a shop on Etsy. I'll try to find her name as well. I just love her crepe papers, and they're beautifully ruffled and beautifully stained, and I think they're worth the money to purchase some. So you've got a big roll of crepe paper ruffle that you can use. I think I've been using this one for a couple of years. Then we turn the page again, and here's another little tuck spot. This is also a snippet from the Snippet collection. I do love that Snippet collection. And more of that paper with an old stamp. This is an actual old stamp that I'm not sure. I think it came on. I'm not sure if it's an old stamp that I bought the old stamp, or it came on a package. I can't remember, but I love it. It's a pretty old stamp. And here's a little tiny notebook that I sewed together with some of the lovely Pink Artiste paper. I love this cherry blossom or rose or whatever. I think it's a briar rose. It's really beautiful paper. I love this kit. And this is a leftover from my last Poole project when I used those black papers with the lilacs on them. I was going to use this on one of those envelopes I made, but I just didn't, and so it was perfect for this. It just sets it off a little bit. Everything sort of pale and pink, and then boom, you get a little taste of this lovely black with this wonderful words, exquisite perfumes. And here's one of the envelopes from the Pink Artiste that I put together, and it can hold a little secret note, and it fits right here into this pocket. It's made with the avocado paper. And here is a snippet from the Snippet collection as well, Au Bon Marche. I love those words so much. And here we go. This is a another collaged page with a little flip up, some places where you can put words or even just a little piece of washi tape. I love this washi tape. I got to remember where I got that. I can't remember. You could stick that on there to stick down that little part that's sticking up. And here's a number. I think this came with the Pink Artiste kit, and I love numbers, and I love just numbers sort of set off by themselves. But these are all just bits of paper from not only the Pink Artiste, but one of the French kit that has the really pretty squares from quilts that are just so pretty. I love that kit. And here is a little leftover from one of my fairies. When I printed off these fairies, my printer went crazy and made these weird red marks. But I'll show you what I did. I had a whole bunch of stuff that printed off that day with these red marks, and I had to clean my printer and sort of stop it and start it and get it going again. But I just loved the effect she had with this little bit of red. Here's a pocket, some ladies, and a little lace bit, and here's another little flipping up journaling card that fits right down into there. Here's just a page that can be, I just didn't want to cover up my pretty hydrangeas that I sort of put on there with some gel medium. And this is a scratch off that I got from 49 in Market, and I've had these for a while, and I came across some when I was digging through piles of paper and decided I would use them. Oh, I'm crushing this tag that I got there. And here's another little tiny little booklet that I made from some coffee dyed paper that I had with some hydrangeas, dried hydrangeas, and some sari silk trim. Now here's another one of those printing accidents. She printed out the same way with this weird red glow, but I love the way it went with the pink in this particular journal. And here's more of the scratch offs that I used, and a mulberry rose, but it's like a secret place to journal right there to put your thoughts. And now this is very special to me. This is actually my great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother. That's Emma and Bessie. And I found this picture sort of in my digitals when I was going through looking for pictures, and I just printed them off. I printed off a few of my ancestral pictures and had fun putting them on that tag. Here's another, this is another printable from the Snippets. Another little pink booklet to write your thoughts in. This is really pretty. I love that word, opera. It got covered a little bit by the lace. This is a pretty lace. This lace came from my lace lady in the Ukraine. It's called Happy House, and Happy House Crafts, I think. And she sells these snippets of lace in just the perfect size for just using them for little projects. And I've just about run out, but I need to see if she's okay and if she's still able to sell her lace. I know she stopped for a while, but then she started again. I'm gonna turn that page, and here is this comes from the Botanicals. I love these numbers. I've been using these numbers all over. In fact, I printed the whole sheet and I haven't yet used them all up, but I'm almost done. I think I've got about 6 left. And here's another, this is another card. This is handmade paper from, I can't remember. I found her on Instagram, and she makes handmade paper, but I don't think she's selling it now. She sells it now wholesale, and so I feel really fortunate to get some of her handmade paper. It's really beautiful, and it's just the perfect color pink for my little project here. And this little circle that's covered on the back with the Pink Artiste paper, this is my grandma and my grandpa on their wedding day, which I just think that's such a sweet little picture of them. And back there. Now here's one of Sam's pictures from my collection. I think this is my collection 1, maybe, but I just love these young women all together. As it may be evident from some of the things I make, I really love anonymous women, and I like to give them homes in journals for people to sort of, you know, make acquaintance with them. And here I found from my Christmas, I was cleaning off my table. Well, my table is a disaster, but I was cleaning around on my table, and I found this little tiny bit of tinsel, and I thought, oh, I've got to put that in my little pink book. It's really pretty. And this is a little piece of lace I found laying around, one of those tiny leftover pieces. I thought it would look nice there. And here's the edges of paper that when I was making my collages, I would cut off edges, and so I just ruffled them up and stained them a bit, and they make lovely ruffles. Here is another. Now this pocket is made from bookbinding. I love the quality of book. I always have a lot of this around so that I can strengthen things with it. And here is from the Pink Artiste. Here's one of the, I think it's Pink Artiste. I'm gonna have to look and see. I'm doing this after work on a Tuesday, and I'm a little bit brain dead. But that's a sweet little card that goes under that and right there. And here's another little envelope that I made, and I actually put something in this one. And this is such a sweet picture. This is my grandmother when she was about 3, I think. I just love that ridiculous bonnet she's wearing. And she's in there. And here is a picture of my grandmother and all of her first cousins, which I thought was just sweet. And that goes like that. And then here's another little pocket. Now I love to make wax seals. I have wax seal days where I spend all day Saturday just making wax seals of all different colors, and I use a hot glue gun to press them out so that they're nice and round to get a nice shape. And here's a little envelope. It doesn't have anything in it yet, but it fit perfectly into that pocket. I was searching high and low for what to put in that little pocket, which is made with the Pink Artiste paper, a little snippet of leftover lace, some leftover crepe paper ruffles from my crepe paper ruffle lady, and it's covered in gauze, in cheesecloth, with a coffee filter ruffle. Gotta always have a coffee filter ruffle in every book, right? And we're coming to my favorite girl, and here's one of my hydrangeas that I've collaged onto there, and here's another little flip out journaling paper made with these ladies of fashion that I just love so much. And here's my favorite girl, and there was just a bit of this lace that I cut off to make it fit this piece, and there was this end piece, and I thought, oh well, I'm gonna make her a little veil. And so I did, and she has this lovely little, I love this. This is so pretty. This rose soap label right behind there. And now here's a pocket that I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do, but I did decide to just put this in the wrong way. I love this. I love the color. I love the font. I love the rosebuds. It's so pretty, and it fits right there in that pocket that is made from just the last of my ruffling crepe paper and some cast off snippets from when I was cutting in the hotel. I made a bunch of different ruffles and just glued them together. I usually sew my ruffles, but I glued those together. And here we come to, I think this is almost the last page, second to last. I love this picture also. I think I cut this off of one of the envelopes that comes with the Pink Artiste page, and here's a little ruffle I made in the hotel, and this is my great-grandmother, my other great-grandmother. And I just sort of got this stash of my family photos, and just, I'd scanned all of them, and I just decided to print them off. And here's the final page, and another one of Sam's My Collection pictures. I just love all these girls in their bonnets. They're just all together in their white dresses. I sometimes wish we could go back to the days where we would just wear all white all the time. I love that era of white lawn dresses. And so here we come to the end. I did make this final page have a little stash place, and there's the back of the journal. But that is my little pink lemonade journal, everybody. And I really had so much fun making it. As I said, I started it with the materials I took with me on my vacation out west. I went to my husband's 50th high school reunion, and we stayed in hotels all the way from North Carolina. We went across, went up through West Virginia, went through Kentucky to Illinois, to Indiana, to Illinois, to Iowa, up the side of Nebraska to South Dakota, into Montana, and we came back down through Wyoming and back that way. But so every night in the hotel, I was madly cutting and collaging, and then when I got home, I finished it up with the lace and the embellishments. And thank you, Sam, for your lovely digitals. I hope everybody will try the Pink Artiste Kit. It has so many beautiful, if you are wanting to make yourself something pink, it is perfection. It is pink perfection. And shout out to all my cohorts on this wonderful design team that I really, really love. And thank you so much for watching.